In 1994, I was working in an ad agency called HTA. It's one of the biggest ad agencies in India. And in those days, Pepsi was being launched, and Pepsi was launching a variety of chips called Hostess. Now, their MD or CEO had flown down from America. He said, like, India is a difficult country. So, what for? They said, we thought it was like Africa. They launched we launched one single flavor of Hostess in Africa, and it became a rage. But in India, every 100 kilometers, the taste, the masala people need change. In Gujarat, they need some sugar. In the east, they need some different flavors. There's something else. In the south, we need probably some coconut or some or some strange variety of garam masala, whatever. I say India is a tough country because every 100 kilometers the language changes, the attitude changes, even the gods we have changed, and different manifestations. So now India has always been a very difficult country to control, and it's all founded on the basic ground reality of Hinduism, which has two brilliant concepts. Hinduism is a concept religion. One is the avatar concept. God can manifest in many different ways. So the gods can change according to local creativity and their ingenuity and their customs. And in fact, the other religions have adapted. There is a place here called Sardhana where they have in the church they have sugar cane bound up as something like a prasadam, or part of a gift we give in terms of the sweet dish. So India is a very different kettle of fish. Now, in this country, nobody's ever been able to rule it with an iron fist. And right now, I don't think Aurangzeb could ever control it, and the British had a bad time controlling. And most people lose their sleep and their sanity in trying to control India as a single entity. And it's founded on the Hindu concepts of avatar and karma. Karma makes people patient. They understand and also don't get into crime so easily. We don't need the 10 Commandments written somewhere. Karma means like, okay, be balanced, be good, and, well, leave it to God, which is a good way for people to be, not to get too restless. And the concept of avatar makes it a multi-flowering, and it's the whole range, the whole variety of different ways in which we have the avatars or other manifestation from, and they come up at any time. I mean, you can start go on to Balaji. Wasn't there earlier? There was a time that Santoshi Mata was very popular. Khato Sham has come up. Ayappa, I think, is a late variation. So now, if these people are serious about RSS taking the country to the next level, RSS has to mold itself on the basis of Hinduism. Every state should have a different unit, branded and focused on their particular gods, particular traditions, and understand RSS has to be modeled on Hinduism. Every state having a different RSS unit with a very strong man on top. So then only they'll be able to actually make an outreach to the public. And then second is we have to get down to the high horse. I mean, the Sanskritized Hindi is as bad as Persian being used to in the times of the Muslims and Mughals. You cannot have a takshak, bhakshak, rakshak, and the very Sanskritized Hindi, the Mahabharat Hindi. Even if I go up to my dad and if I ever used to call him Pitashri, he used to find it offensive. You have to connect to the people, get down to the common level, so that aristocratic and upper class Persian to Sanskrit to English thing has to change. They have to come down to normal levels and not speak in those very rarefied और क्लिष्ट हिंदी में बात करना इनको कम करना पड़ेगा, जनता से कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, जनता कनेक्ट करेगी. And that's the way it's going to be. So different state units, branded according to the state, made very strong, and not just by affiliations with the people and not imposing a central kind of authority in them, but the federal structure is a very basic thing in India. And the federalism today is on the upswing because of over centralization. Every state, if it has a polished and beautiful and locally aligned RSS unit, guided from the top, Of course, that'll make India a much more RSS friendly place. And probably somebody in Nagpur should think about it.